Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Derek.
And I'm Nate Blanton from Aimpoint Professional Training. We're up here at the Peacemaker National Training Facility in Wild and Wonderful, West Virginia, one of our favorite places to come up and shoot when we have time in between classes.
Today we're going to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about the new Gen 6 Glocks that came out, some of the differences that we're seeing from prior generations. We're also going to talk about the COA optic and kind of the evolution of optics and where we're at today. With the Gen 6, some of the differences we have, starting from the top, we got a slightly more aggressive front and rear slide serrations. Moving down to the grip, we've got a thumb rest built in. Overall, the texturing on the Gen 6, it's slightly more aggressive. The Gen 6 are still coming with two back straps. You've got a medium and a large. Moving down to the trigger guard, it's a slightly deeper undercut, and the trigger itself has gone to a factory flat face trigger. We've got a COA optic. We'll talk about kind of the history in these optics and where we are today. Starting out in like the late 80s when guys first started putting optics on pistols, they were frame mounting them. The optics back then, they could not take the forces that pistols are putting on the optics. So putting it on the frame took some of the forces off it. What most people are common with now is some sort of a plate on a gun. So Glock, we call it the MOS, but everybody's got their own plate system out there. Us traveling around, seeing different agencies and departments training with plate guns, we typically see the weak point is the plate. The plate's breaking in half. The other issue that we see a lot is the screw heads breaking off. It's just a lot of shearing forces on two little screws in there, which is why we kind of went to the COA cut or the A cut with the COA. What the A cut does on the COA is just dropping it in from front to back, almost like a ski boot. Then we've got the rear sight, pins it in place. What this allows now is all those forces with the slide reciprocating back and forth is going straight to the body of the optic. It's no longer being held in place by two screws or counting on a plate to hold up for us.
From the factory, these COAs are mounted. The only thing I would do is just check the torques as soon as I pull my pistol out of the box. Now these come optically centered, all right, and not factory zeroed. The difference is if I'm optically centered, let's say I've got 40 minutes of angle of adjustment in my elevation and windage, I'm just sitting in the middle of that. So it's not a zero, it's just I'm in the middle of my adjustment range.
All right, guys, what we're gonna do today, we're gonna go out, we're gonna talk about zeroing these pistols. This is a common question we get a lot, so we're going to talk you through what Aimpoint puts out as far as zero distances and what we recommend to our customers.